friends. Today we're making homemade chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, we're making this chicken noodle soup that my mom used to make when I was a kid.
Grandma's.
Yeah, your grandma. You never met that grandma because she passed away before you were born, but she would be so honored for you to make this. So we're gonna make this chicken noodle soup, and first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with our broths. What kind of broth is that? What kind of broth do you think that is?
I don't know.
That's chicken broth.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got these broths. I have 4 chicken and 2 beef broths. You're like, why would you use beef broth in a chicken noodle soup? I like it because it gives it more like a robust flavor and more richness.
So we have 2 red ones and 4 yellow ones.
Exactly. You want to pour that in there?
Yeah, I'll pour it.
Go ahead, bud.
Oh, thanks. Woo! Ooh.
You can squeeze it and make it come out faster too. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to set this aside. Now it's the parts you guys like doing, huh?
Yeah.
Cutting.
Cut.
Alright, so.
This is mine.
What's this?
Cut.
What is
Onion.
this? Onion. So a lot of people don't really know how to cut onions.
But so
There's a special way to do it. So I have my onion that's like this, a regular onion. First thing you do is cut off one end of it. What it does is it allows you to have this part right here to hold it together as you chop it. So we have one that's a stability part, which is the back. And then what you do is you cut from the end that you already cut. So you cut downwards, as close as you can get to the end of the onion, okay? It all depends on how fat you want your onion pieces, is how wide you're gonna cut it. I want it about right there. But if it's wrong, it's fine because I'll let them cut. Put about right there. Go down. As close as to the edge as you can get, to that edge right there, okay?
Darn it.
All the way about right there.
Darn it.
And these are plastic knives for kids. Had that question before if they're real nice. Like, no. No.
Mom! It's still on my foot.
And then you turn it sideways and you cut downwards
Oh,
of the thickness you want. Okay.
I can do that.
And now it made
on my foot.
little pieces for you.
On my foot.
Right there.
On my foot.
A little thin. Let's go a little bit thicker this time.
Darn it.
And it could make your eyes water a little bit.
Yeah, but these things are watering.
These knives aren't really good for onions. They make them squish too much. Let me get my real knife. Alright, watch out. I'm going to cut, okay?
Watch it now. But this is my cutting board.
Yeah, it is your cutting board. It says cooking with daddy. I got that for Christmas.
And this is
That you got me. It says
This
cooking with daddy.
Aiden's about
Yeah.
super smart. This one's Aiden's.
All right.
The first green we already put in the pot was rub.
That's exactly right. Before you start anything, you start off by putting love in your food.
That's the first ingredient.
That is 100% correct. If
For
you don't
myself.
put love in it,
Myself.
what happens?
Not good.
It's not good. You'll be able to tell the difference if you don't put love into your
Look at
food.
Mommy real quick.
Oh, yeah, All right, you ready to start cutting these? Here you go.
These things are easy to touch.
All right, here's this. I want you to cut them small, okay?
This thing easy.
Here you go, bud.
Okay, I'm gonna cut.
You do it. And I'll make them right afterwards. Go on.
Come on.
All right, okay, I'm gonna try now. Okay?
Um,
The magic of television.
I don't feel my life. Don't forget that's ours.
Watch. You see the knife skills?
Uh-huh.
Watch. Put your fingers like this, make them even, and you go down like this. And you just walk your blade across,
Oh.
and keep walking your fingers, and you'll just cut them nice and good. I love knife skills. It's fun.
So put rub the first ingredient when you bake.
And we just got done putting one whole stalk of celery in.
Yeah.
in the stock. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do is got some carrots. I just bought a bag of carrots that were little strips like this. Normally I would cut from scratch, but time restraints.
And I know what we do is this thing.
Just cut them into small little pieces, and if you don't get them right, I'll do them later. Okay.
I'll do it. Awesome. Oh, how nice.
And just make little small pieces. Okay.
That one. Your knife.
Yeah.
And that one.
You got it. Go push down.
I got some. Smalls.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
There you go.
Tiny. Come on.
Just make them into little cubes.
You're
Just little cubes. So our next ingredient, I just got done putting half of my carrots in one pot and half of my carrots in the other pot. I'm making 2 separate pots. It's just so much. All right. So next thing we got is garlic. Hey bud, garlic. So I got 4 cloves of garlic. And that's for the amount of
This is
broth I have.
perfect size too.
You go ahead and cut those up. Those are easy to cut. But you're going to have to cut them really, really. Oh, remember what you do with this? Watch. You got your garlic, and then I've already took the skin off of them. Okay. Put your thing on, and you push down, and it makes it nice and smashed. And then you start chopping it. All right, we're back from our segment, our break. My phone was full of storage, and as you can see, we're missing one, Aiden. So he's just over there playing. So he doesn't want to be on camera anymore. So it's just us. So what we have now is, what do we have here? There's 3 different things in here. What do we got?
I don't know what this is and this is.
What do we have in 3 things?
I think this is dressing, that's dressing, what this is.
Oh, it looks like leaves, huh?
Yeah.
So it's sage, thyme, and rosemary.
Which one's rosemary?
This one right here.
So what's sage time?
Sage and thyme. Oh, actually rosemary, sage, and thyme. And we're going to chop them up, and we're going to put them in this little ball thing.
What?
You close it up, and I put it inside the pot, and it helps just infuse the fragrances and the flavors of these things into the broth without it actually getting in the broth. So you won't have like little pieces of grass in your broth, okay? It just stays inside this little bucket, and it just melts into the broth, okay?
Hi fans. We're back to making chicken noodle soup. Yeah.
But what are we gonna make this time? Which part of the chicken noodle soup are we gonna make?
The noodles.
Exactly, we're gonna make the noodles. So I put 4 cups of, what's this?
Powder, and there's a bunch of powder in it. I want you to show.
You wanna show them the powder?
That's a bunch of powder in there.
Yep, so I put 4 cups of all-purpose flour into my mixer. I used to do this by hand, but since you guys got me a mixer for Christmas years back, now I can do it by this. But I got the kneading hook on here because it's going to make it into a dough ball. So 4 cups of flour, and for every 1 cup, every 1 cup of flour, you use 1 egg. So 1 cup of flour to 1 egg. So I'm going to put 4 eggs in here. However, I always seem like it's just a little dry for 4 eggs, so I'm going to put 5 eggs to 4 cups of flour, and that's about just right.
About this, it's easy to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Exactly. Boom. All right. So Daddy's gonna do this just so we don't get egg shells in our stuff. Okay.
But we're this.
You can count. How about you count?
1. I see. I'll tell you when to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the last one. 5.
5.
And now stop.
Stop right there?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So what you do first is you put it in here.
Okay.
You lock it because we don't want to shake and blow up everything, huh?
Turn it.
All right, so what you could do is you could put your little topper on here so the flour doesn't go everywhere. And then you just pulsate it just for a second to get it nice and mixed in there. So you can turn it on just a little bit. And then you turn it up to about a medium speed. Okay? And we're gonna wait a little bit. And we'll hopefully start turning into a ball. And if it doesn't start turning into a ball or just looks a little dry, you can just put a little bit of water in there and it starts grabbing it. We'll figure that out.
So we're back, and I need to tell you something just for a sec.
Go on.
Remember what I said? When you're baking something, make sure you put wub in. Make sure you have the right ingredient has wub. Make sure.
Oh my goodness, I've told him that once, but then
he just grabs a hold
of it and he understands that concept. All right, so I've got 2 of these balls of egg noodles.
Okay.
And you want it a little sticky, but I don't want it to stick to the counter, so I plump a little bit of flour on top.
I do that. Don't try.
Yeah, just a little bit of flour down. A little bit of flour down, just a little bit.
Don't lick your hands,
Not too
Aiden.
much yet, because you're not going to want that. And then you move it around.
Okay.
This helps to get the stickiness out of the
sorry.
noodles, but also helps it not stick to our counters.
It's okay to get dirty.
Yep. So we got our egg noodles on. What do you think we're going to do with this? Oh, you're going to wipe it on your brother? Okay, cool. Roll it out.
Look.
Push down.
So dusty.
Pretty cool, huh? Push down and roll.
I live for myself.
Oh, yourself? Okay. You need to push down so it's straight, okay?
Gently.
I want them in about this length.
Press too hard.
I do it for myself. Okay.
I'm not pushing hard. Okay.
Okay, we got it. We got it, Dad. We can do it that size.
All right. Now I'm going to go like this and make them about that fat.
Oh, I can do that easy. I can do that easy too.
All right, guys. So this is our first batch of noodles I made.
Okay.
However, I like a lot of noodles in my soup. I like the predominant thing to be noodles because they're just so good. So I went and made a whole other batch, and I'm gonna put that batch into one and this batch into the other. Okay? So when you do noodles, all this flour on here is gonna make it more starchy. So it's gonna thicken up your sauce. Is what I like. So don't shake off the flour. I like the flour on there. So drop the noodles in there nice and slow. And I've had this thing on medium for about half hour, and I turned it up to about a medium high, and it's on a boil right now. So now you're just gonna cook them just like you would pasta, like a spaghetti or so. Just dump them in there. Try to unclump them as you put them in, so they don't stick.
Aiden.
So they've been drying out for about a half hour. So another thing I'm gonna put in here is I'm gonna put this chicken in here too, because I didn't want to cook the chicken in there while the broth is going, because I didn't want to cook the chicken too much.
We only need a little bit of chicken food and put the rest inside the red one, but the red one needs some too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do half the chicken in this one,
Yeah.
and half the chicken in the other one.
So we already saved a little bit more for the red one.
All right, so our chicken noodle soup is done. I have let it cook for about 15 minutes on medium high. And I tasted the noodles throughout the time and just to the right texture I want. I like them nice and al dente, just like you would have pasta. Come on in here and look at this deliciousness in here. Oh, look at the chicken and noodles in every single bite. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. And then you got the other pot has half of it because I just sent a text message to my sister if she wants to come get a big old bowl of it. So I've already put it in there. Yep, she's on her way. All right. So thank you for watching Cooking with Daddy. We'll see you next time.